It's a Sunday groove, the vibe is tight. Crafting dreams in the morning light. Threads and fabric, needles and glue, creating magic, just me and you. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Lynda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Laser beams cutting shapes so clean. Colors collide like a vivid dream. Tips and tricks pass round the crowd, creating together, hearts so proud. Sunday Funday, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow.
Hey, welcome in everybody. Hey, Miss Linda.
Hey, Miss Sean, girl.
Welcome in everybody. Hey, Miss Unbiased. Hey, Miss Rosalind. Hey, Chrissy, DB. Who else I see out there? Miss Ann,
Mhm,
Bedazzling.
mhm.
Welcome in, Lady Bear. Welcome in. Welcome in. I
Happy
hope
Easter.
everybody's, yes, happy Easter. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's Sunday Funday. Now, I don't know for the 12 people that's in here. Some more, some more, some more. I don't know if y'all remember. Welcome in, Terry. Welcome in, Angie. But today is giveaway day, and I said I wasn't saying anything else. I was just whoever heard it
Ooh,
and who
ooh,
was
ooh,
ever
ooh,
in here. Yes, yes, yes. What Miss Linda?
ooh, 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 ooh. Can I participate?
Yes.
I won't. I won't. I won't.
Oh,
I need to, but I won't this time. I won't.
okay.
I won't.
Okay. 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 And y'all know I always got good gifts. Like I always got
Yeah,
good gifts. I always do.
I
Let's see. Hey,
appreciate
Shay Shay. Hey, Feeling the Diversity. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yes, yes, yes. Today is giveaway day. Thank you all for being here, joining us on Sundays. Um, oh my God, Miss Linda, I know you were busy this morning, but oh my God, Shay Shay and I went live this morning.
I did
It,
catch some of it. I did catch a little bit of it.
you caught a little bit of it. Okay, we had so much fun. Shay Shay is over there, had me. We was looking at the AccuQuilt and sewing up some blocks and everything. Look, we had a great time. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, two and or four Naomi. Hey, Jesse's Crafts. Hey, Jess.
Designs,
Donzel Up Designs.
Lady Bear.
Blue Land Creations by Connie. Hey, welcome in, guys. Thank
Sean,
you
you
so
gotta tell
much
me
for
I
being
can put
here.
glasses on.
Oh,
Jesus, I can't
oh,
see.
oh, Miss Linda, you ain't got your glasses on. I can't. You ain't got your glasses on, Miss Linda.
Now you want to tell me that now? I don't know. Excuse me. I gotta find them.
Okay. Now, Bentley, go help your grandmother find her glasses. That's the dog. Yes, it was a lot of fun this morning. And Shay Shay, thank you so much for having me. And look, for those of you who were in the early morning chat session, let me show y'all. So I was making that block, right? The blocks, the corner blocks. They're going to go on to I'm using a print. Let me make sure the dog not behind me because she's just been underfoot. So I am going to put those blocks as the corner into the quilt that this will sit in the middle. So this print will be in the middle and I'm gonna work on this today. So this print will be in the middle and those blocks that I worked on in Shay Shay's live will be my cornerstone blocks. So these blocks right here are the ones I created in Shay Shay's live. They're gonna be cornerstones onto this block, onto the quilt. So Now you can see how it's gonna go. I really, let me tell you, I had a thought. I really like this one, and this would be really cute on each corner. But since I made them all different, it's gonna be all different. It's gonna be all different. So yes, yes, yes. So
That
Miss
is
Linda, what you been up to?
nothing. Just honestly, I'm just a little tired, but I'm here.
Okay, I well,
Just
I
everyone,
appreciate you.
Easter. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Look, appreciate you being here.
Your buddy here,
Um,
your voice is just sitting down here wiggling his tail like crazy, trying to jump up here. I told him
because
to see you later.
he was trying to help you find your glasses.
Yeah, they was in the bed too. Ain't that something? Mm.
Yes. So let me see. What else? Oh,
How many blocks
yesterday.
you got on the corners?
So just it's just gonna be four each corner. So four a total of four.
How
That's
you gonna
it.
lay them though? How you gonna lay it on that corner? How are you gonna
So
how you
I'm gonna have strips
corner?
across. So it's gonna be strips across and strips down, and they're gonna be the corner. Yep. And so I'm gonna work on that while we're on here. Oh man, the chat is moving pretty fast. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. Miss Ann said has 7 kids and 6 of my grandkids. We had a
Ooh,
blast, cooked and cooked, and this is nice to sit down. Yes, Miss Ann. It is
yeah.
good. Let me tell you, I made hamburgers.
Mm.
Dunzel said he only got to see a little bit of it this morning of Shay Shay's live. Let's
I'm gonna
see.
go back and
Welcome
watch it.
in.
I'm gonna go back
Yes,
and watch it.
replay works good too.
Yeah, because
Good
I watched
evening,
some of it.
Melody.
I watched some of it.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank everybody for joining us. So glad to have you all here. So let me tell you the first thing. So let me show y'all the giveaways so that you will know what the giveaways are. And this giveaway is for subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do.
Hey, Miss
Um,
Mary.
I didn't even see her coming. Hey, mom.
Miss Mary.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so this one is for subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And we got some great gifts. I'm going in here now to make sure I have that thing turned on because I'm telling y'all, sometimes YouTube be doing all the things.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff's supposed to be on and it's not because I want to make sure that I have the setting on right. I'm not sure. Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyway, we will see. We will see. So let me go subscribe. Be right back. I'm biased. I thought you were subscribed already.
Ooh. Miss Shawn, I'll be right back.
Okay. So let me show y'all the gifts. So the first one, we talked about this last time. Look at her. I thought you was gonna be right back. She a mess. The
I
first
want to
one,
see.
the first one is the chenillet.
Oh, I want that.
hmm So we talked about the chenillet in the last live. This is the stuff that when you spray it and wet it, it puffs up into chenille. And so there's going to be for the giveaway number one is the chenille. Let me write it down because y'all know what I might forget. I don't want to forget. So I got my little book here. So let me put here number one. And this is for the 1,600 subscriber. Um, plus I gotta take it out of inventory. All right, so chenille it. The second thing, the second thing. Oh, hey, Niall, you got your sign. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad it got there in one piece too, because stuff's not getting where it's supposed to go. So the second thing is a binding tool. The binding tool. So this is new, guys. So I've had this on order from the distributor. It's called the Magic Binding Tool. They released this at Quilt Market. So if you are a binder, if you bind quilts, or if you bind anything with a bag, this will help you to do it. And so I have two of these. This one is the 2.5 inch. So you can kind of see how it goes. I mean, it's so easy. And I have a video of me using it at the quilt show. That may have been 2 Octobers ago, but it's just being released now. So this is gift number 2. So we got a couple of gifts. Um, then gift number 3 is the second one. So it's actually green, and this is 2 1/4. So this is a 2 1/4 binding gift. So 2 1/4. Number 4. Y'all know I love scissors, so it wouldn't be me if I didn't give away a pair of scissors. And these are the parrot ones. So they're parrots. They have the um super shiny tip. They're just like the ones I have on me. Um, but these are the cool little parrot scissors. Oops, sorry, cool little parrot scissors. See the little parrot? I like these. They're super cool. So that is number 4. And the 5th gift is a custom sign from me. Um, it will be the 10-inch sign. And let's see. Let me go grab the one. So it will be the 10-inch sign. Go back, honey. My little dog is underfoot. She has been underfoot all day. Um, so it will be the sewing room sign. And this is number 5. So your sewing room sign. And it's going to be the 10-inch sewing room sign. So that's number 5. So we got 5 gifts throughout the show today. When Miss Lynda gets back, we'll start with that. But for now, I'm gonna do. Let me put. I'm writing number 5 down so I don't forget. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like your sign, Miss Ann. I love mine too. And so yes, so number 5 will be the sewing room sign. I did yesterday. Oh my God, yesterday I went out and did a little bit of shopping, and it's still shop hop in Texas. So it's still the shop hop in Texas, but I had to go. I needed a couple of zippers, so I went and picked up some zippers. Um, Naomi said she think her dogs have all. Yes, you'll take all 5, Lady Bear. Okay, hey Miss Soyini, welcome in. I'm glad everybody loves their signs. I'm glad everybody got their signs. And so if you don't mind, post your sign in the group. And if you are not a member of our Facebook group, please feel free to join. There is a link to it inside of the thing. Now you see Miss Linda got hers on her wall behind her chair there. She has both of hers on the wall back there. Because she has the big one and the small one. But I did go do a little shopping, so we're gonna do a little haul. We're gonna do just a little haul, okay? We're gonna do a little haul. Let me see. I think. Sean, do you cut custom? I do. I do cut custom acrylic templates. Yes, ma'am. I can make them all. I know. I saw that. Unbiased was the first one here. Yes, yes. Let me see. Okay. What else? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find. I thought I had. Here we go. All right. So for the haul, I got a couple of fat quarters. Now, y'all know I love weird patterns and fat quarters, so these are the same, and then this. So my fat quarter stash, got me a couple of fat quarters. Then I found a whole flying geese pattern that I absolutely adore. So I want to make this flying geese pattern. And if you were in Shay Shay's live this morning, I was cutting flying geese. So that's the thing. I'm in my flying geese era. Now, I love striped zippers. And when I went in there, they had 3 different colors. Is it 3? No, 4. 4 different color striped zippers, and guess who had to get them? Me, because I love striped zippers. So y'all gonna see these in a bag near you. They're coming, and coming. I'm gonna put these in a bag sooner than later because I have 3 bags cut out already. I just need to make them. So these are the zippers, and on top of that, I bought the last of the striped fabric they had to match my zipper. So this will be the lining inside of the bags that these zippers will go into. So the lining for the bags with the zippers. And then the last thing I bought was one of these little sunshine packets. And so if you don't know, I really love Rashida. I can't think of her last name right now, but she is a designer for Ruby Star. And this is a packet that I got from her. Like this is one of Rashida's prints here, but then it comes with a free pattern. So, and I picked the pattern that I like, and it has some really big blocks. So this is the pattern, and that was my haul. Now, the store that I got this from is called Nacho Mama's Quilt Store. I love that little store. It is so nice. They have all kinds of cool stuff in there. I really, really like it. So that was my haul for yesterday, and I thought I would share it with you all so you could see it. Um, Now let me tell y'all what I did, cause oh my God, Miss Linda laughed at me so bad, but cause I was cutting up, I was really cutting up. Let me tell y'all. So I was over here. Y'all know how I be up late at night. So I was up late at night the other night and I was being smart. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to make me this cute bag. I had it all in my head. Everything was going great. I sewed it up. I had made these beautiful handles for the bag. I'm gonna show y'all what I do with the handles because I have to redo this, but I'm gonna show y'all how when you have no, Miss Linda will be back. She had to go do something. Um, so yeah, Miss Linda will be back. She had to go do something. So look, let me tell y'all, I messed up so bad. I mean, so bad. But there is no mess up in our craft world that we can't fix. Y'all know that, right? We can fix it. We can fix it. So my beautiful bag. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because I have repurposed the beautiful bag. But let me take all this stuff out of here because this is now my leather working bag. But ooh, my bag was coming out when I tell y'all to be the bomb.com. So here it is. This is supposed to be the inside of the bag. So, and I used that beautiful checkered pattern to be the outside of the bag, right? And let me show y'all. So I had made my this is gonna be my bag. Like I'm telling y'all, I had made my beautiful straps. Um I had even edge coated. So these was gonna sew down the side of the bag. I had my beautiful hooks, like I mean, I had done the thing. The thing was done. Then I realized that I had put the stiffener in here. This is the stiffener that you put in when the bag before you sew it is already on the side you want it on because you can't flip it. This bag ain't going nowhere. I can't. This is the inside of the bag. I can't even flip it. I can't even flip it. It's so hard. There's no flipping to this. So guess what? I have made this my new leather working bag. So all my leather tools I now sit down off in here because it's like a whole like little can. I mean, it looks like a oops, sorry. It looks like I mean, it sits up on its own because it's so hard. Like it ain't going nowhere. I put all my stuff in there, but it was supposed to be a bag that I could turn over. So guess what? I just repurposed it to be my container to hold all my leather work and stuff, but it was supposed to be a bag. So next time when I get ready, now this stiffener here, it sounds like a drum. Like you can't do nothing with it. This is the stiffener of all stiffeners. Let me just tell you, there is no flipping this at all. Like it's not going anywhere. So let me tell y'all. It's awesome. I love it too, Miss Roslyn. Like that inside. Oh my God. Like I had did it. Like literally, I made this in like less than an hour. And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so cute. And then when I took my time and edge coated my I mean, I did not cry. I did not. Let me tell you, I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna repurpose this. Cause let me tell you, it ain't that bad. Ain't nothing that bad. So I was like, you know what? Imma have the cutest leather tool carrier ever. So that's what it's gonna be. All my leather tools are going right in here. So no, ma'am, there was no tears shed because I repurposed this thing because it's heavy, it's sturdy, and I needed something to put down here at the bottom of my industrial machine. So it sits on the base of my industrial machine with all my little tools in it. So, and guess what? Now I'm gonna put this. I have something else. I got another. I'm gonna remake the bag, but it looks like you turned it inside out. I know. So but I just sold it wrong. That's okay though. I ain't worried about it. I like it. I mean, cause I love to travel. So if you are new to the channel, you should check out some of the things like I did some traveling, and as I travel, I always travel and go do some history and things with embroidery and sewing. And I do owe you guys the Manila travel stuff because when I tell y'all I bought so much fabric in Manila, it was all good. I have a project in mind that I could use that stiffener. So it is called literally, it's called stiffener. It's at Tandy Leather. Um, it is a huge roll, but you glue it on here. So you just literally glue it on here, and it's a stiffener, and it's literally just called stiffener. It's about $8 for a sheet, and when I say a sheet is I don't know how long that sheet is. It's big. It's a really big sheet for $8. So it's not bad. And move back, honey. It 100% works. So I look when you need a stiffener this hard, because think about it. If I'm gonna make like there are some really nice bowls and vases that you can make using this stiffener that will work really, really well. So I'll show it to you. So because it's like, but let me put my stuff back because it's over here on my little table. But see, I mean, I'm literally putting all my stuff in here. Even my little mallet fits up in here. So I have all my little woodworking tools, all my punches and all that stuff, and then my metal ruler. But it all fits in here just perfectly. And then I just sit it over here on the base of the industrial machine, and that's all. I mean, that's what we got. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And so the one thing to think about when you're doing stuff like that is yes, We may make a mistake, but that's okay. Just figure out how we can recover. It's no need to cry. There's something else we can do with it. We can always repurpose it. And that's what I decided to do. Because honey, let me tell y'all, when I show y'all the bag that's gonna be at the end of these, it's gonna be cute. Because we already got ideas. Because I already have taken my time and made these straps. Like these are the straps. Do y'all see those? Man, how cute those are. Oh my God. Exactly. Bias, we just gonna pivot, girl. Yes, ma'am. Let me get the stiffener so I can show you real quick. But it is a huge, I'll show you the piece that's not, I haven't cut. Because it's a pretty big piece and it's very heavy and it glues on. So you just get you some of the beacon glue and you can glue it on. But this is that stiffener and literally it's only $8, but it's a huge piece. So depending on what you're about to make, if you're gonna make a vase or some type of decor item, it's really good. But also if you're making something, um, like for example, I would use it with my leather. So if I'm holding something with the leather, I can definitely make sure that I do that. Hey, Miss Linda's back. Welcome back. Everybody was looking for you. They say, "Hey, we lost Miss Linda. Where is Miss Linda?"
I love you too.
I was like, "Don't be. I'm here. I'm still here." Miss Linda had to go do something. Leave me alone. Listen, listen, Linda, listen. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Miss Linda, we're gonna give something away. We got number one. Number one is the chenille. What you think? What you think? We're gonna give it away. We're gonna give it away. Let's see. All right. Thank you guys for being here. So, oh, you said it looks like Decaville Heavy. So you know the difference with Decaville Heavy. Um, it does a little bit, but with Decaville Heavy, it does not get that stiff. Like it does get stiff, but that stiff is a whole new stiff, honey. Because I had
What,
not seen that.
what's the name of that, Miss Shawn?
So it's just called
Is that the same stuff
it's that
I
stiffener.
ordered?
It's just called yes, ma'am. It's just called stiffener. And yeah, I got it from Tandy, but it's just called stiffener. All right,
Cool.
guys. So look.
Thank you for always showing up and supporting the channel. It is because of you that we do this. Special thanks to Mrs. Linda for always being present and ready to share a live with me. Go
Yes,
Savvy
you're
Design
welcome, girl. I
appreciates
love
each
you
and every
too.
one of you. We have so much more to do, so let's go direct the needle and sew something great.
All right. So if you put in hashtag go GEAUX, then
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
yep, that's okay. It's a G, Miss Beverly, GEAUX, and there we go. So hashtag go is for this one, and this is for the chenille it. It's for chenille it. Hashtag go.
Melody, Miss Ann, Lady Bear, Jennifer. All right, y'all, come on. SJ3, BD. Come on, Miss Shawn. Let's get it, girl.
Yes, yes. Um, hold on. Let me do something here. Get that out the way. Oops, sorry.
Ooh, so ye bedazzle. Okay, y'all ain't playing, Beverly. My granddaughter in there, ain't she? Now,
She is.
no bias.
All
No,
right, we got 19 people participating.
Miss Ann, come on, y'all. Shay Shay. Miss
All
Jennifer,
right, here we go. I'm going to do it. There we go.
good luck.
Yes. Lady Bear, yay! Congratulations. Lady Bear one. Where's my little notebook? She want her some chenille it. So I will put my email address is info@gosavvydesign.com. But you will have 24 hours to email me your address so that I can get it out the door. All right, number 2. Let's see what the word gonna be this time. What is the word gonna be this time? I don't know. Let's see.
Honey, honey, honey. Look right here. Honey.
Oh no. Look. It will be honey. Let's change it. So we're gonna do a reset. This time type in hashtag honey. HUNNI.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. They said roof, woof, 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 woof. Come on, let's go. Ain't it right, Bentley? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
HUNNI. All right. And this time, so number 2 is for the magic. This one here is 1 1/4. Oh no, 1 1/2. Sorry, 1 1/2 inch binding tool. The 1 1/2 inch binding tool.
1 1/2, one.
I'm sorry, 2.5 inch binding tool. My bad, 2.5 inch. The next one is 2 1/4, but this one's 2.5 inch. It's the blue
And a half
one.
binding.
Yes. All right, all right. Everybody ready? Everybody ready for number 2? Here we go. Number 2.
Yes, let's go. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, honey. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, yay! What happened to the sound? It's supposed to be like confetti and all that stuff. I don't even see it. Maybe it's like the same thing.
All right.
All right.
Oh, today 420. Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe you know what? You know what? We got. I ain't even. I'm not even. I'm not even. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
I was
I'm
just
not even. I'm not even. Congratulations, Miss Vera. Congratulations. Uh, okay, so let's see. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna do a little bit more info on. We'll talk about quilting. We're gonna talk about our quilting experiences when we first started, because those were funny, right? We're gonna talk about that. So for those people that are new to uh quilting and doing some sewing, that kind of thing. So let's see. Our next one, we're gonna call it. All right. So this will be, let me do a reset. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's going to fix it in a minute. Give me 1 second. The next one is so
right.
what? So what? All right. So the next one is so what? And this one is for the 2 1/4 inch binding tool, which is green. This one's green. This one is green. So
Hey.
hashtag so what?
Okay, Rosalind. That's 2. That's 3. MN
Oh, hey, Miss Barb.
4. Mm-hmm. Terry.
Miss Terry.
Kanaya. Jennifer.
Yes.
UNO4.
Miss
Kim.
Karen, welcome in. Miss Patricia, welcome in.
Miss Ann.
Yes.
Melody.
Miss Melody.
Unbiased.
Yes, yes,
Bethany.
yes.
Sheila.
Welcome in, Miss Sheila.
Miss
Welcome
Mary.
in.
Blue.
Welcome in, Miss Connie.
D. Smith. Miss Jessie. Not
All right, all right.
Gray.
So again, we are giving away the 2 1/4. Sorry. We're on 2 1/4. It's the green. It's the green one. And this is a binding tool. So what this does is when you're getting ready to make your quilt and you want to do your binding, It makes binding so much easier. Look at that. It just slides in and I mean, it makes it so much easier. And I do have a video on the channel showing this when we were at Quilt Market. And I'll try to move it, or actually, I'll try to link it and put it in our Facebook group so you'll be able to see that Quilt Market. It was 3 Octobers ago. But if you are a Tula Pink fan, you'll love it because there's some clips of me and Tula at her workshop and talking and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. We're going to start it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Miss Jennifer, yay! Miss Jennifer, congratulations. Congratulations. You just won the green binding tool. And I know you're going to love it because you always over there quilting.
You know it. She gonna put some miles on it as soon as it get to hit the mailbox.
Okay. Right, right. All right, so we got two things left. After we talk about quilting, we'll come back and give away those last two things. So the last one is this cute pair of parrot scissors, but they're really sharp. They're really, really pointed. They're just like the ones I'm wearing. Well, I'm wearing the owls, but these are the parrots. And a 10-inch acrylic sign. So you get a 10-inch acrylic sign. All right, let's go back over here. So we'll do that in a minute. We'll do that in a minute. Congratulations to all our winners so far. We still got some more to go. We got two more to go. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't decided on whether or not you like us, it's all right. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe anyway, because you might later on find something that we're doing that you like. So, we're always doing something over here. So, Miss Lynda, tell the people when you first started, and I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick. So when we were talking about quilting
Touch your
and I
nose,
was
Michelle,
over here
when you start.
quilting,
Touch your nose. I know
do
you about
you
to mess
have
up.
an industrial sewing machine for making? I do. It's right behind me. Right here. So I do. I do. I have an industrial sewing machine right behind me. That is my Thor. So yes, ma'am, I do. It is the 1341. But let me tell y'all, when we first started, I was quilting, I was doing, I have a long arm. I do 3 Santa quilts a year. Those Santa quilts are black Santas. And hey, Miss Joy, welcome in. Hey, I said hey Christy earlier. Yes, yes, yes. So I was quilting, we were talking, Miss Linda was doing her thing because we have lasers, we have all the things, guys. Like if you're new to us and new to the channel, you'll see that not only do we quilt and sew, make bags, we have all of the other things too. We have lasers, and I do mean multiple lasers. And then we also have 3D printers. Miss Linda's thinking about her 3D printer right now. It's like rolling around in her head. She's thinking about it. But when we started quilting, or when I started quilting, I was doing the things. But Miss Linda one day, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, she was like, "Girl, I ain't gonna be doing that. I ain't gonna be quilting. No, I got all these sewing machines in here. Yes, I do, but I quilting, not for me." I went to work one day, came back from work one day. Hey, girl, guess what I did? She had did like 3 in a day. Like, wait, 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 what? 3 in a day? So Miss Jennifer says, so I have a question. I have a quilting sewing machine, Janome, that is that also a good sewing machine for piecing the thicker materials? I'm quite sure it is, Miss Jennifer, because a quilting sewing machine, that's what it's made for.
Well, I also have. I don't have the Genome, but I have the brothers quilting um sewing machine. And yes, Miss Jennifer. I
Mhm.
just put leather. Um, God, I forgot the name of the other needle, but yes, I do that with this machine. I mean, this
Mm.
one over here back there.
Yes. Look, Miss Ann say, "Yep, that's Miss Linda." I'm telling you, Miss Ann, she just like 3. I was like, "Wait a minute." She said, "Girl, I wanted to surprise you." I was like, "Really?"
She almost had a stroke.
I was like, okay. She's talking about you've been talking about it. I've been watching you. I've been watching these videos, and here we go. I was like, okay. I was excited. I was so excited. She says, but like a purse with all the layers. So now I'm gonna tell you. So with the purse, you definitely would have to change that needle, and you probably would have to. You may have to change your needle with the. You would have to test it. I would definitely test it, Miss Jennifer, because wow, and you're gonna have to adjust some things. So here's what happens. So while you maybe when you're piecing, we're piecing is so thin. That cotton is so thin that you don't have to you adjust your tension, your stitch length is low. But when you are going through several layers, you're gonna have to adjust your stitch length, your needle, and potentially the tension because on my Juki, I have to adjust all three of those things when I'm going through thicker material. So it depends on the different ones. Miss Chrissy says I use a denim needle
That's what
when
I was
doing
saying.
purses on
Leather
her
or denim.
domestic. So
Yeah.
leather and denim will give you the thicker because here's what happens. The eye on those needles are wide, they're longer. They're a little bit longer. But you also have to change the stitch the stitch type is what I mean stitch oh gosh, what is it called? The stitch width. You have to change your stitch width as well because if you think about it, and let me show you. Um so here's my little strap of leather. So when you're going through the leather, because you have to go down and then up, that stitch is so much different than the little bitty stitch that we do. Hold on, let me get one of these seams because this thing is so pretty. This so pretty. Like, no, I'm trying to find one where you can see the difference. So, see how thin and little that stitch is compared to the width, the length. Don't ignore the thread because the thread is definitely thicker on my industrial machine, but the stitch length is what we're looking at. And so, because that you have to go through so many different layers, that length is very important. So, you got to go all the way down. You think about it, it's thick, the needle has to go all the way down, catch the bobbin. So it's got to go through this, catch the bobbin thread, come back up, and then back over. So you need your stitch length to be longer. And so that's why you always do a test. So you want to test on your fabric before you start doing your real stuff. And it's normally I take a piece of whatever it is. Like when I've cut out my fabric, I always hold on to some of the pieces because I use that to test. Even when I'm changing my threads and changing my bobbin, I run a test, excuse me, before I go back to sewing on my machine. Let's see. I have an industrial Juki. I think I can quilt with no problems. Which number do you have? Which Juki number do you have? So you have to be careful with that too, because going the opposite way does the same thing. So one, you got to change your needle. Two, you got to make sure of what the minimum thread is that you can use on that industrial machine. Now, this is a Juki TL, but if you have one of the Juki 1531s or something like that, you got to make sure that you go down in the thread because your thread doesn't need to be a Tex 70, probably maybe like a Tex 40. And you need to make sure that your machine can do that. Some machines they can because of the servo motors and the motors that are in the machine. So you have to be careful with that as well. So it makes a difference.
Okay, Blues, and do you have a recommendations for an industrial machine? Here we go. I want to hear this because that's what I'm looking for.
So so I bought my machine from Sunny Sewing Center here in Dallas, but there's a lot of other people that have bought their sewing machines from Sunny Sewing Center in Dallas. Let me tell y'all, the guy Sam, the whole crew over at Sunny's, they're pretty doggone awesome. I like them. When your machine comes to you, it's going to come already put together. You don't have to put nothing together. It comes in the crate ready to roll out and sew. I'm just saying. That's how they ship it. So for me, because they're here, they deliver to my house and put it in the room. But for anyone that is getting it mailed to them or all of that, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Vera. So anybody else, when they ship it, it's shipped to you, but their customer service is amazing. I really, really um enjoyed them coming out, showing me what I need to do. I know they do a lot of the bag makers, machines and things like that, and a lot of the leather makers, they also have it. Now, here's the thing. They also have a Juki. They sell them all. They sell Juki. Here's what I have learned, and the reason why I got a Thor versus the others. So they sell Juki, they sell Thor, they sell Jack something or another. They sell a lot of them, a lot of different brands, a lot of brands with the names. You will pay for the name. The machine is the same. The number is even the same. Now, here's what I bought. So I bought the 1341 Thor. There's also a Juki 1341. Okay, she said she got the Juki 1881 in. Okay. So the Thor is literally the same as the Juki 1341. Exactly the same. They just changed the label. They just changed the label. I mean, they just changed the label. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I like, and here's the reason why so everything I've done up until this point, I've always known that I knew I was going to go to I wanted the next level. So the reason why I bought the cylinder arm versus the table. So first off, I didn't have a whole lot of space. That was one. Two, this cylinder arm fits perfectly right there in that corner. All I got to do is turn around, ready to sew. And I got the short table versus the longer table because I have a really long table right here. So, I mean, this Juki, it has a table. Honey, move back, boo. Beep, beep, move back. So it comes with a table. So literally when I'm having to do something flat, all I have to do is add this to my cylinder arm, and now it's just like having my table on this Juki. So it comes with a table, comes with all of that. And because as you can see, I just had limited space, so it still fits in my space, and I add my table and I'm ready to sew. But I sew a lot because you can go around the edges, you can do all of those things with the table off. So table on or off, it depends. And so it just makes it so much better for me that at this point. And then so the other thing that I did do, I bought the slim foot. So I had them. There's 2 feet. It comes with 2 feet already. Um it comes with a foot for your what is it called? For your like regular, it's a regular foot that comes with it. And then but I bought the slim foot. So what the slim foot buys me is always on a 1/4 inch seam for one. Two, it is because mine has the triple motion. So my foot moves, my needle moves, everything moves. Like it has triple motion. And so uh what is it? What was the other thing? So it was think that was it. Oh, the only other thing I did was I upgraded my light. So I upgraded my light. So those were the things that I upgraded. But yes, I think so. Let me see. Let me go back. I'm going back to see if there's questions. The machine also handles quilt cotton really well. That's very good. That is well, and Naomi, which machine? Let me see. I'm trying to remember what if you said. I know Miss Lauren says she has the 1181. Oh, okay, here you go. Okay, so you have the Juki 9000. Yes, so I did hear that that one does handle like an array of things. Now, what do you know what's the largest? the thickest thread you can use on it for your DL, because some of those, like the thread, like I know I can go up pretty high on my thread count with that one. Um, let's see, Miss Everett. Oh, Everett says I use a single heavy duty and find it. I work well with almost all. That's really good. I make bags with it too. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yes, yes, yes. And so I've heard great things about the Jack. Yep, the Jack is a really good machine as well. Miss Ann says, I agree, Sean. I bought the Brother 1500S, a lot inexpensive. It was awesome. Yes, ma'am. I made so many queen size quilts. Yes, ma'am. Before she got her long arm.
Okay, Everett said Mr. Everett. Okay, all right.
Okay. Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
my mess
sir.
up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jennifer, I love the machine. You can program it for different fabrics, projects, and save the settings. Now that's pretty awesome, Naomi. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lauren. A walking foot. That's right. It's a walking foot. Um,
Hey, Miss Joy.
I have Texo. Oh, you have the Texo Post 815. Okay, Miss Barb. Which does straight stitch and zigzag. I use it for bag making, sewing stitches, caps, and jackets. Okay. Yeah, Texo makes a really good machine too. I know a lot of bag makers that have the Texo as well. Actually, I think is that Texo or Console? That might be Console she has. Miss Lauren says that she had to purchase needles down and up position motor. Oh, you had to. Oh, okay, okay. And see, mine already does that. As a matter of fact, if I back, it feels like I'm riding my motorcycle sometimes because if I hit my back foot on the pedal, my needle automatically goes up, but I have it in the down position automatically. Um. Oh yes, you're welcome, Miss Connie. So yes. What else? What else? Okay, so Miss Linda, tell the people about your quilting experience when you first started.
I'll tell you what I didn't like at first.
What you didn't like.
The quarter inch seam, I could never get that right. Some half of the blanket would be right, the other half, you know, would be off some, and I'd be like, well, why? They're all cut the same. I mean,
Mhm.
I had to figure that out. And that binding, we are not. I swear, I got out that family. We are not family members at all. I can't stand the binding part.
So, Miss Ann, we would never oust you because you know we brother lovers over here too, honey. I
Oh,
may have all these other machines, but I love my brother. Look, my one needle right here in front of me is a brother. My my 10 needle downstairs, which is never going anywhere. Actually, they come in to service it on Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, we brother fans over here. So, you know, Miss Linda, you make a good point. So when you're looking for that quarter inch seam, there is some quarter inch tape that you can get off of Amazon. And I know this is
I got
hard to focus. I know you have it. I'm showing it to the people. So, you know, like you can order this on Amazon and you can find your quarter inch seam and layer it. So I use this on there on my machines to have my quarter inch always there. So if you're looking for something like this is um this is a really good thing to have to line up. Now the other thing that I have is this seam guide. And so I line this up with the quarter inch seam as well and use it from
you.
there. Um But it's one of those things. You're right. The quarter inch
Some of us,
seam,
some of us have a problem with that because where our plate is on our brother.
yes.
Okay, I
Yep.
also have that, but it don't do me no good when my metal's over on the west side, and I'm trying to hook it up, and I'm on the east side. So
Right.
it doesn't. It doesn't do no good.
You are right. And I do owe you that thing because I 3D printed you one and I haven't mailed it. That's my fault. So I need to mail you one. Cause you're right. Cause like on some of the machines, like this Juki, thank goodness, it's metal. So the majority of the machine is metal. So the magnet sticks. But when on my brother though, you're right, the metal is way up at the top. And so you need something that's going to fit there. And
Yeah,
what
because
is
I
Mr.
have to put
Everett?
it behind the needle foot, and that's not where I need that to be. For me
Correct.
to get some magnet, it needs to be in the front. So yeah, I'm working on that.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
already
Okay.
looking at a new, bigger machine.
So Mr. Everett said, where was it? Mr. Everett says
Mhm.
starch and ironing equals a must when you quilt. Yes, it helps stabilize the fabric. I use the I use the edge of the sewing foot for the consistent seam for a 1/4 inch tape and great for making zipper pouches. Yes, sir, Mr. Everett.
I don't pre-wash either.
Yeah, I don't pre-wash. No, I don't pre-wash. Stacy, let me tell you, you got to start somewhere. We all had baby machines, honey. We all had baby
Mhm.
machines, so don't worry about that. Miss Lawrence says I have the tape and use the 1/4 inch sewing foot. Oh yes, that's right. So some machine makers do have the 1/4 inch sewing foot. Now here's the key: when you buy a 1/4 inch sewing foot, you have to make sure that if your machine does some of those movements and allows your needle to move, that you put your needle in the center. A lot of times people don't find their 1/4 inches because they've shifted their needle because of some fancy stitch, and that needle may not be in the center. So making sure that your needle is in the center,
Uh,
even when you're using the 1/4 inch seam. What's wrong?
I'm not. I'm not.
You're
I'm,
not
I'm
understanding
not.
that?
I'm not understanding. Yeah.
So on some of the brother machines, you can actually change the position of your needle.
hmm
It can be farther on the right, it can be farther on the left. Say for instance you were using your zipper foot. And if you had your zipper
Mine's
foot on,
always on the left, Miss Shawn.
okay.
Mine's
So
always on the left.
but there is a so because of yours is always on the left, you technically have a button inside of your settings where you can move that needle to the center or to the right. So when you do that, you need to, if you use the 1/4 inch foot, you got to make sure that your needle is in the center. Because if it's not, the 1/4 inch foot won't do no good because you done messed it up by
That's
having your needle not in the center.
that's why some of them some of them throws went out here looking kind of rough there. But we ain't gonna tell nobody else though. Mhm.
Chrissy said, "Yep, I've moved my needle before." Yes, and so sometimes you have to think about that. Um, let's see. Lady Bear, I've been pressing, which I said I won't do ever. Look at you. I understand. I understand because I hate ironing too. But you iron so much more when you quilting than you do on your own laundry and stuff, right? So
Heat
yes,
press is amazing right about now. Heat press, yes, ma'am.
yes. Okay, let's see what Miss Angie. She says the 1/4 inch patchwork foot on the B79 can only be centered. Okay, okay, that's good to know. The foot has one hole in the center. Okay, so that's good. Look, you'll break your needle if it's not.
hmm
Uh, Miss Ann says she has a 1/4 inch on all of her machines. Yes, 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 yes. So I mean, I think that's important. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what my thought was. My thing was when I first started quilting, and I'm gonna show y'all this because I think it's really good. Now y'all know I'm the queen of stabilizer because I be doing my stabilizers. I got every stabilizer under the sun over here. Especially with my embroidery, because embroidery needs to look good 4 or 5 years later. She says to save money, I use the liquid starch and cut it with water in a spray bottle, way cheaper than buying. That's right, than buying canned spray starch. Oh yes, liquid spray starch is the best. And you know, those I have like one of those little mister ones too. They save a lot. So here's this is the quilting stabilizer bundle, but it's literally batting. So I'm just gonna say it like that. It's just batting. And so this is Hobbs batting, and Hobbs has all the different types of batting you can think of. And it's for quilters, but all of these are numbered because it just tells me what's in it. Now, there's like um there's like a whole lot of different types of battings. And in this bundle that I have 13 different types of batting. Well, nope, I'm lying. It's 14 on here. I don't even know what the 14th one is. Okay, it's 14 on here. So there's batting that has what's called scrim. And so this one is nice because it's it's extra strength. So when it has scrim in it, it's extra strength. It's soft and gentle. It's made with cotton, has a thin stabilizer, which is the scrim, needle punched into the cotton. The scrim provides superior strength over the cotton alone. And so it prevents the batting from stretching. This product is a low loft and becomes softer with each wash. So mine was learning about all the different types of batting. So I ended up my go-to batting is the 80-80. I mean 80-20, sorry. That's my go-to. But when I tell y'all these are so soft. Now, something like this, if you are going to become a quiltress, overnight like Miss Lynda, you might want one of these little bundles. I just give Miss Linda grief because I'm gonna tell y'all that day I was so shocked. She was like, "I got something to show you." I was like, "What you got to show me, girl?" I was quilting today. Come on through, Linda. Baby, she'd have made 3 quilts. 3. Okay. She said, "Girl, how much does it cost?" I don't know, but it's on Linda's Electric Quilts. They actually sell this. I want to say it may have been like $20. I don't know. I think I got this for free from the Hobbs people.
How long ago you bought that though? Because you got some stuff in there that's probably older than me. How long you bought that stuff though?
No, no, no. So this was given to me. So this one was given to me, but I know they sell it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they sell it at Linda's because Linda's sell all the batting, but they have the sample pack. Hold on, let me go look. Let me go look real quick. I'll tell y'all here in a minute because I was just over there yesterday and I saw it when I was up in Linda's. And they have all the things. And by the way, they're running a sale right now. And it's lindas.com. And let me find the batting. It's batting sample, I think. They got a 40% off sale. If you need wide backs, they got them right now. Like they got a sale on their site. Oh geez, Louise is trying to make me do all the things except for do this search. All right. So the batting sample is on sale for 17. There
How
are
much?
two. It's 17.59 right now.
So that's just a sample packet. Oh my God, where did she go? Uh-oh, Miss Shawn. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. I lost my network for some reason.
Okay.
But yes, so it is a sample pack. I just popped the link in the chat, so it'll take everybody there. But It's a sample pack, but what it does is it gives you the opportunity. So if you wanted to, you could literally test these and see how you like it.
Hmm. Okay. And you said
Yeah.
there's two different packs. Is that what you
There,
said?
yes, ma'am. So they on their site, excuse me, on their site they had two different packs. Miss Lauren said
Yes.
that's my go-to store for fabric threads and long arming. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lauren. They have a lot of good.
Mhm. You're right, Shay Shay. The internet is plotting on us.
I know. Look, her internet went out on her this morning too.
They said, let me get
So
them. They don't need to be teaching nothing today.
okay. Oh, let me post the site again. Sorry. Here you go. Let's see. There we go. Did it come through? Do you see the little site, Miss Linda? Or no?
Yes, ma'am. It sure did. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Gotcha.
Okay. So it's lindas.com and they have everything. So they even have, if you were on Shay Shay's live this morning and you saw the little thread picker thing, that thread picker thing does a lot. Oh, no, ma'am, Miss Jennifer, I didn't see your question. Let me go up. Let me go up. Um, Thank you, Lady Bear. Let's see. Let me go up. Okay. Are you using the word stabilizer and batting as the same thing? I was. I'm sorry. So in this, for the this, it's all batting. So for quilting, it is batting. But inside of the batting, what they're saying, like scrim, is something that helps to stabilize the actual quilt. And so that's what they were saying for scrim. It's a thin stabilizer that's off in here. And so when if you decide to get one of these, you'll see the difference in the textures because you can feel it. They even talk about like what we use for our bow cozies and which ones when you're looking for like truly 100% cotton. See, look at Linda over there. She probably over there making a quilt. You see her? Y'all see her? I see her. And so
So,
the so they have the ones that are made with 100% polyester. There's so many different ones and there's like the black, this one. So there's so many different ones that you can actually use and then there's the wools. You have your thicker ones like this. And I said I really want to make me one with this because I feel like this loft is going to be so nice. And so when I'm saying loft, I mean the thickness. Um so yes. Oh yes, ma'am. They sure are. And it's so funny because every time I talk to Corey, he wasn't in there yesterday when I went in there, but they're gonna talk to one of my other friends, Mac, on I think next week he's talking to Mac, and then he talked to Miss Pauline one day too. I was like, you talking to all my little friends. But yeah, so this is I mean, I really like it because when I'm getting ready to make something and a lot of times when I'm doing my 80/20 and I want it to feel really, really thick, I actually will double it up. But I have me some of this wool because I want to make a different one. But I said all that to show you that just like our stabilizer that we use in embroidery, there is also different types of batting that you can use. And having you a sample like this is kind of like our thread, our thread color cards that we have. Excuse me. It's like that too. So Hobbs is the people, and by the way, Hobbs is a really good company that makes batting. There's several of them out there, but Hobbs has this really cool process that they put everything in, and they do, and they're right down in Waco, Texas. Um, they'll let you come to the shop and see what they do too.
cool.
All right, all right. What you making over there, Miss Linda?
I'm finna cut up some squares
Okay. Now, did you cut you a template with your laser, or are you using your scan and cut? Neither
This
one.
this is gonna be just squares.
Okay. Okay. Log cabin or not?
No log cabin.
No log cabin. Miss
It's
Ann
gonna be
says
a
she.
baby. This is gonna be a baby blanket.
Okay, Miss Ann says she working on something. I know Miss Ann. That's why I saw that too.
Miss Ann, touch your nose.
Miss Ann, I saw that also. So look, I knew it was something. All right, let's see. Okay, guys, we got two more giveaways. Let's do one. Let's do these scissors. Knock them on out. I appreciate you all for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and come back next Sunday because we're here for Sunday Funday. Oh, every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. So let's do it. We're gonna do it again. Let's see. Let's see who gonna get something this time. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's go. Let's go.
All
Baby
right, this
apparel.
time.
Hello.
This time, let's see. Let's see. We got a different word. We're gonna change the word.
Miss Jennifer says she gave the two babies their blankets. Now she can post it. Yes, because I want to see.
Yes, Miss Jennifer, we want to see. All right, we're gonna reset. So here go the word for this one.
Mm-hmm. Big
We
Mike.
reset it. Let's just say big money. And for this giveaway, it is the cute little parrot scissors. And put
Let's
in
go. Oh, Linda. Let's
hashtag
go.
Linda.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Because she's sharp as a tack. She like them scissors. Mm-hmm.
What did Christina say? No more what? No more gems till likes go. Oh,
Oh, okay.
boy. There he is. Let's go. We at 38. We at 38, y'all. We at 38 likes. Come on.
We got some cute. These are Bohin, France. This is, I could say Bohin Francais, but it's France. That's that's the name. And if you don't win and you actually want a pair of those scissors, I actually sell those scissors. So, and I just got in the latest ones. And they're on my website. They're on the website if you'd like some. So I got a whole new pack of them. Parrot and owls. Parrot and owls. Got a whole new container. So, all right, all right. Okay, we got it in there. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay, let's go. This is for the scissors.
Come
Oh,
on,
Miss Patricia. Congratulations, Miss Patricia.
congratulations. Yay!
Congratulations. All right. So the last one. All right, Miss Linda, you want to pick the word for the last one?
Um, hmm. Bentley.
Ah, yes.
I don't know.
That's a good one. We did honey. We might we gotta do Bentley. That's my little buddy.
And Miss Patricia. Oh,
Yes, Miss Patricia. And I will put my email address in there again so that way or in there. So you all can email me, please, your mailing address so that I can get these out. They will be mailed hopefully tomorrow morning. If not tomorrow, definitely on Tuesday. All
right.
right. So it's going to be hashtag Bentley. Give me a second. I'm going to reset. And there we go. Make sure you spelled it right. Hashtag Bentley. And this is for the 10-inch sewing room sign.
Uh-oh.
The
Uh-oh.
10-inch sewing room sign. It's the sewing room sign. And if you guys haven't seen the sewing room signs, you should check out my Instagram because I did a really nice one because like the last few weeks I've been in my cutting, like cutting has been a whole big thing with the lasers. So, all right, sewing room sign for a sewing room sign, sewing room sign.
All right.
All
So,
right. Anybody else? Anybody else want to enter? You can enter now. All right, all right. Hashtag Bentley. Okay, we're going. Start. Yes.
all
Of
right.
course. Look at her.
Oh
She
my
said she
goodness.
needed it. She said she needed that sign. Look at her to talk to her up her sore room side. Yes, girl. Yes. She said she needed that
Oh my
sign. I saw it, girl. I saw it in the chat earlier. Congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations to everyone. And again, thank you all for being here. I have not sewn. Yeah, so nope, I haven't sewn the lick because I still got my little my thing sitting on the thing. We just been talking, which has been great. Um, so you're gonna email info at, and I'm putting this in the chat now. GEA, if I can spell my business name. I love when we have those days that we can get on and we can talk about things that are really good for the community because there are so many things that we do, where we can just tell you what we learned. Literally, we tell you what we learned. And so, and it's kind of like my big whoops, that's now my really cute bag to hold all my tools. Yeah. Cry for what? Nope, we're gonna repurpose that. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I know that's right. Or throw it in the trash, one of the two.
No, I'll donate it first. I would donate it first for
I
sure.
ain't got time for that, child. Throw it in the trash, keep it moving. Mm.
I know, you do, you do.
Next.
Rachel wants it purple, purple, purple. I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. To be all cute. I know she in her purple era. Yes, she like Miss Linda.
That's my business colors.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of your machine in the back? So this is the Thor 1341. Miss Marla, that's the Thor 1341. This one is the Juki TLQVP, and right in front of me is my One Needle Brother NQ1600E. Cause Shay Shay says she wants a pink sign with Shay Shay. Rachel don't want no Shay Shay sign. I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
No, she didn't.
Oh, you're welcome, Marla. So yes, look, I have been talking, but look, I did do some work on Shay Shay's live, but when I get done, I'm gonna be rolling because I have to get abundance to moving, and abundance is my long arm. That's what I call my long arm. So I have my long arm is abundance. I got prosperity downstairs. I got all kinds of really cool names for my machines. She said, Shay Shay, that would be a no. So look, on Shay Shay's live, I did me a couple of flying geese. It's so cool. Yes, I like my oh, Miss Lauren. That look, this baby right here, she rolls. She does her own thing. So l- I mean, I cut these with the AccuQuilt on Shay Shay's Live this morning and sewed them up. These are going to be the corners for the quilt. And you will get a sneak peek at my quilt wall because a part of the um, video that I'm posting for tomorrow evening will walk through how I actually lay out the design on my design wall. So that you will see coming up. I want to see the long arm go. I know, Miss Jennifer. I know. I will. I will have it because that thing runs.
Miss Christina, Miss Ann, touch y'all nose. Touch y'all nose.
What they say? What they say, Miss Linda? She says,
I
"And
don't
Linda, what are you doing over there?"
I don't know
Thank you,
what they
Miss Rosalind. Miss Ann said, "My machines are named by my grandkids." Oh, that's so nice. That
oh
is so nice. Miss Jennifer Hancock says, "I think I would skip the industrial machine for a long arm." Yes.
mm,
Miss Melody, Sean, I was looking on your website for the scissors. I saw lots of Grambling State. Yes, ma'am. I am a Grambling State University graduate. And I also sit on the board for the College of Business. Um, but look, I got Grambling everywhere. I made this pillow, but yes, I got Grambling everywhere. And I'm also a licensed vendor for Grambling State University. And a couple of fraternities and sororities, and also University of North Texas. I'm a licensed vendor for them as well. So yes, ma'am. Look, look, Miss Linda, Gifted Hand said, "No, what you doing, girl?"
touch your nose, ma'am.
So, Miss Linda, out of all the quilts that you have made, what would you say was the one that you had the most fun making?
Some of you seen it, but I'm not sure who. Um, I enjoyed the one I did for Nelly with the whole bag full of her baby clothes from
Mhm.
birth to 4 years old,
Mhm.
cutting them up and putting them. I really enjoyed that, Miss Shawn.
Okay. Okay.
I really enjoyed. See, Miss Ann, she don't act right when she come in here. But I really enjoyed that one. Even though I just did that one, I'm ready to do another one. Um,
Okay.
but I don't know who to contact, for
Mhm.
some things. But yes,
You
I'm
talking about for some more? Okay. Now you
ready
were
to do
working on one a while ago or a little while ago. What with the books? How did you like that?
It's good, but let me tell you what I should have did.
What's that?
I don't know if anybody know. You're talking about the one I did for Brenda Jackson.
Mhm.
I actually still have it.
Okay.
What I should have did was I should have. I'm doing her series Westmoreland.
Mhm.
I should have just did the guys' names
Uh-huh.
instead of trying to do the books with the book name on there, like
Okay.
Storm, Thunder, Thor, all them. I should have did their I should have did their names instead of trying to do like Durango
Mhm.
is a guy in one. But I put the Durangos up there. I should have just did the books with the thing. So I'm starting over.
Really? Do you have the other ones? You want to show some of the other ones? Because they look so
Well,
pretty. How
yeah,
about you? How about
I don't know,
instead of
Sean.
starting over? Why don't you add? Because there was one I thought was beautiful.
I don't even know where the rest of them at.
She
Yeah,
had,
it's a lot. It really
yeah.
is, and I said I'm gonna finish it because I'm actually gonna send it to her. Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna actually send it to her. My only thing is, um, there is 36 books, but the shelves it wasn't many shelves. That's
Okay.
why I said I should have put their names instead of the book name on each
Mhm.
book.
Okay. Okay.
I thought about doing the favorite books of mine. All the Westmorelands are my favorite. Every last one of her books of the Westmoreland family. It's a shame I don't know where that book stuff walk off to.
Bentley hit it. Bentley hit it.
But the whole thing, I mean, it's really beautiful. It's a book. It's
Mhm.
actually a bookshelf. I even thought about maybe you could go ahead and just add more shelves.
Yes, that's what I was
Add
thinking.
more shelves, but I didn't want it to be too big sending it to her. I didn't want, look here, this is a big series of hers, and I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
but you know what? Where you are right now, though, how big do you think based on what you have already done, how big do you think the quilt is?
Miss Shawn, there's still from the original. I can't even tell you what the original size of that bookshelf thing is.
Hmm.
But there's still 18 books missing.
Okay. Okay.
So you're
Gotcha.
telling me maybe 6 books on the shelf, the way the lady has the pattern, like this
Hmm.
one would be blue, and then the next one would be maybe terrain with one
Hmm.
book, and I said no, I needed to have maybe a little decoration, but maybe 5 or 6 books on each panel. Girl, you
Oh, you know
see what
what?
I'm saying?
So
I
I
need
just thought
more.
about it. I just thought about it. So we could
Thank you,
eat.
Lady
We could
Beth.
we could potentially change it with Embrilliance.
Thank you, Miss Chrissy. You're right. It's a wall hanging and not a quilt. But
Correct.
I was gonna. That's what it's gonna turn out to be, cause it's gonna be a big old wall thing if I keep going with her book. If I,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be huge. So yeah. Um.
Uh-oh. So make sure, Miss Patricia, let me go back up here and see what I put. Because it should be
Thank
info
you.
at Go Savvy Design, no S on
It's
design.com.
it's in the group. It's in the group.
Oh yeah, she's in the group too.
No,
Yes.
I'm saying it's in the group. Your email is in the group.
Yep. I dropped it in here. So but there's no S on design. Make sure of that. But info
Yeah,
at
that's gonna be a
GEAUX.
nice one. But since we touching our nose, I see
Yes.
Miss Christina had a bookshelf um pattern. I think she found um
Mm-hmm.
it had more books on the shelf, and I said, okay, I need to cop that because maybe I could use that and just use all the characters' name instead of the name of the book.
Right. Right.
So
Okay.
that was gonna be my next thing to do is to put their name. But I think she's really gonna love it. It's really nice.
She is. So let me show y'all. So one of the things I had a problem with, and the thing that and this is why we talked about this, and we talked about this several lives ago, right? So mine was the ruler. So when I mean, come on, man. I've been out of college a long time. Like, I mean, high school, elementary school, ruler ish, a long time. When you get back into quilting, sewing, all of that, and you start it, there's a lot of terms, there's a lot of words, a lot of things that you need to know. My big thing was the ruler, like literally trying to find these patterns have you need to be 11 and 5/8 or 12 and 22 halves. It's like all these numbers. It's like, oh my God. So when we talked about it the other weekend, we looked at the 1 inch, just 1 inch on a ruler to show where things were. And if you're in our Facebook group, I did more detail on this to try and put the picture in there. So just go look for this picture. But we did talk about it. But this was probably one of my most difficult things was looking at all the different items on the rulers. And let me tell y'all, when I found Shay Shay and I were talking about this earlier, making sure that you understand the fractions. And then in the laser world, Miss Barb, where millimeters is the thing, you talking in millimeters, like literally, I I mean, and I've lived in so many countries where millimeters are the thing. So it's a lot. And you just have to take your time. Give yourself some grace. Start learning about it because here's the thing with the fractions. And I always tell people this one here will hang you upside down if you don't realize it. When people say, oh, it needs to be 4/8, that's the same as 1/2. 4/8 reduces to 1/2. I mean, that's what's on the ruler, 1/2, not 4/8. So those type things make it so much better. You're right. Embroidery digitized. I forgot about that too. I don't even think about it no more because with my hoops and stuff, I'm just rolling. But you're right. I think millimeters and I are friends more than fractions and I were friends until I started doing so much more of my cutting and sewing with my cutting and sewing. Now I got it, but I figure it would be one of those things that is easy to share with people, the 1 inch and how you look at your rulers and making sure that you actually have a good ruler because I will tell you there are so many people that are doing rulers and ruler-ish type things. They may be getting people to print them for them. Like myself, Miss Linda, anybody with a laser these days can actually create their own ruler. But if you're gonna put measurements and things on there, you need to make sure that the ruler you're using is correct. And so I'm a very big stickler for making sure that my rulers are correct. Because it's a big deal if you're making something. Somebody's paying me $300-400 for a quilt. I need those measurements to be correct. So I'm not trying to play with people's money or anything like that. So I need my rulers to be correct. Oh, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Um so the other thing we were talking about was the type of ruler. So my favorite rulers are Quilter Select, Creative Grids, and Omni Grid. Like I think I have one Fisker ruler. Because I mean I think that was the one I started with was my Fisker. It was a huge one. It's the one that is 5 by 24 or something, 5 by 23 or something like that, 5 inches wide. So that's my largest ruler, but it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Now I'm gonna tell you, Miss Barb. So I'm a special person. Trig and geometry I can do in my head. That's so it's the little numbers that trip me up. Trig and geometry, I literally can do in my head. Like those things, I've always logarithms, all that stuff I could do in my head. I'm a physicist, so that stuff I could do in my head. It's the little stuff that trips me up. I mean, literally, it's the little stuff. So, but I'm trying to think. Uh, trying to think. What else? What else? What else? I think the other thing that used to get me with my binding, and this still gets me. Binding gets me sometimes. I love a miter corner, and I can definitely do a really good miter corner, but I have to take my stuff, take my time to take my time. I'm biased that everything would be off.
Exactly.
She said, I pray I never need to measure in trig or geometry. Oh, yes, yes, yes. But what else? What else, Miss Linda? I'm trying to think. My favorite quilt would have been the motorcycle quilt that I have not finished. Like the good thing is the person will get it for their retirement gift in July. So it will be done before the end of May. I have quilted it. Everything is ready. I just need to put the binding on. And actually, I got the binding clipped on it. I just need to sew it on. And I was trying to decide if I was going to hand stitch. I'm not. I don't even sit around long enough to do that. So I'm gonna put it over here on this juki and we're gonna roll it through. But I gotta clean. So in order for me to get that quilt, because it is 6 feet, he is tall and it is a big, big quilt. But I tell y'all, I 100% love this quilt because the quilt pattern that I put in it makes it looks like a road. He's a motorcyclist as well,
Hmm.
and it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Miss Patricia says, I have a ruler printed out and taped on my table. Yes, ma'am. Look, our rulers are important. Even in embroidery, our rulers are very important as well because we need those. I'm walking over here to get this quilt so I can show y'all because I'm kind of proud of this quilt. I did this at retreat. I worked on this quilt at retreat. I finished it when I got home, and the I just have to do the binding. But let me show y'all. It looks like a road. See my quilting patterns? It looks like it's like one
Yeah,
of those concrete roads or
yeah,
like
yeah. Brick
sometimes
roll.
a brick road, yes.
Mhm. That's nice, Miss Shawn.
And so here is the front. Let me see. And I did use black batting
Oh,
on this one. Oh, look, this is big. I know. I'm trying to see which way does it go. It is huge.
that's gonna be nice. Really nice.
Ooh, but this is it. Is it right? Does it look right, Miss Linda?
It's upside down, but I get it. I
Oh,
seen the image before. I need to start working on my Christmas
look, I pulled the whole shelf, this
quilt.
whole thing down with all of these. Oh, you said it's upside down.
It's upside down. Yes.
Okay. But it's so tall. It is such a long oh, okay. Gotcha. It's huge. It is huge. There we go.
Yes. That's nice.
Am I back enough? We can see it.
Yes. It's
Okay.
really cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need that.
So it's huge because it's 6 feet. It's 6 feet. And I do have some applique in here. I applique some of the street signs along the side. So that's all applique in there. Um, and then I stitched it down. And then there's applique across here as well. So um I like it. I like it a lot. And this is my first time creating my own stitch pattern with my long arm. And so I really, really liked it because I like mazes and I did it first to start out like a maze. And then
Miss Shawn,
yes, ma'am.
SJ3 say, is that more than one panel, or is that one panel and then you made other? Um,
Yep. It's one panel with the motorcycle in the top part. Everything else I cut and stitched together.
okay.
And it's a smaller panel, actually. It's not even as big as those horses. I wish it was. It would have been,
Oh,
but
that's
no.
nice.
It's really small. It's a small panel in the middle.
I think I want to work on my Santa Claus.
Okay. Okay.
My Santa Claus panel.
That's gonna be nice. Thank you all. Yeah, that was really nice. So, and the material, I found it. It. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. It's this lady. It's that lady. Um, it's the same lady where I bought the horse pattern from. She has
Oh,
unique stuff.
mm.
It's that same vendor. Um,
On the vendor. Blame it on the vendor.
no, no, no. I'm saying that's where I got the motorcycle from. Was that same vendor that I got these horses from. And so she always has different stuff. She always has different stuff. So I really like it. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. All right, it's 7:30. It's 7:30. I know. I'm just saying it's 7:30.
Oh,
We've been out here for an hour and 30 minutes. You looking like, well, what does that mean?
yeah. I was
Thank you,
trying to
Miss
figure out.
Jennifer.
Yes, ma'am. I was trying to figure that out. I didn't know what I was
Oh,
going to do tonight, so I guess my cousin know what he's having now, so I guess I'm gonna do a little baby quilt. Mm,
oh, thank you.
anyway,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Miss Jennifer says I like hand stitching. Oh, wait, yes. Miss Lauren likes hand stitching. All right, Miss
Yeah.
Ann, we know you've been up. Look, I know. Look, we getting ready to get off here too, cause we've been up early. I was up with Miss Shay Shay on her live early. So thank you so much for coming in, and we will see you next Sunday, Miss Ann.
Yes,
Pet
ma'am. Yes,
pet
ma'am.
the kitty on the head for us, cause I'm quite sure he came and popped in and looked at the TV at least once. All
They don't.
right.
They don't miss a beat, baby.
No, they do not. Hey, thanks to all the winners. Thank you guys for being here again. We got the chenille. We had the magic binding. We had two of those, one for 1/4 and one for 1/2. We had scissors and a sewing room sign. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
So thank you all. Thank you all.
Yeah.
And don't forget to send me an email with your address so I can get it in the mail. Um, I like to drop my stuff in the mail early so that way everybody gets theirs. And I'm glad everyone else got their sewing room signs intact. And Miss Bedazzle, we need to look at yours and see if we get that paint unless you already painted it. Hers came chipped. Hers had some chips on it from the paint. But
Oh, McMahon said Molly went to bed early.
oh
Molly gonna be mad with her in the morning. Molly gonna be rolling her eyes. You
I
ain't wake me up.
know. I know. Yes, yes. Well, unbiased, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. She said she learned something new again.
Mhm.
Yes. Look, and you had a great live too, you and Uni. Do you need another email from me? No, I don't. Yes, Miss Jennifer, just that way so I could just go from the top and be done. You if you just sent one, it should be fine. But if you haven't, please do. Yes, ma'am. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I be changing my email inbox get cleaned out. So yes. Um, what else? What else? I'm trying to think. There was something else I was thinking about. I a couple of things. So you guys all know I love scissors. And so we were talking about scissors this morning in Shay Shay's live. And I had seen um one day, I think Miss Marilyn, making it with Marilyn, made herself some scissor holders. It was a beautiful box, girl. Let me tell you what we would need a whole table to hold all my little like one. I got one, two, three, four, five, six containers with like at least 7 pairs of scissors in each one. And I got a pair on me and a pair on the long arm. We there is no scissors left behind over here, but they're all labeled and they do different things because I have scissors just for paper. Like I have scissors like this that's just for little thread snips. I got actual snips. So, perforated scissors. We got all the scissors. Miss Linda too. She got lots of scissors too. She got scissors she ain't even used yet, I do believe, over there still in the
On the
box.
wall. They sure is. My
Oh, you put them
touch
on the
your
wall?
nose. Touch your nose. When you said box, I know what you talk about. Touch your nose. All right, Jesus. Kanaya,
Angie.
baby. Yes.
Oh.
I thank you all. Thank you all. Miss Barbara says, great live. I have been watching your AccuQuilt videos. Y'all
Oh,
gonna
thanks, Miss Barr.
make me see Santa Claus for AccuQuilt.
Look, Miss Linda got her scanning cut from Santa Claus before. Now she's thinking about asking Santa Claus for
Well,
that
that's birthday.
AccuQuit.
Yeah, that's my birthday. That was a birthday gift from my
Oh,
kids.
birthday. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Look,
like Santa.
exactly, Miss Ann. I mean, Miss Barb, exactly. I have a whole bunch of scissors downstairs too, and the ones up here. So yes, ma'am, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, I think last Sunday we touched on a little bit, reminding people about because I had this thing about the thread and the little thread falling down, and people put those nets over their thread. But there's also like the bottom of your thread. Check the bottom. There's a little slit where you can put that thread. There's also the bottom comes down. There you go, right there.
Right there,
That's it.
right there.
hmm And that little bottom down there, it pops open so you can put it in there. And so, yes. right there. You can do that too. And then there was, what was the other thing I had thought about?
This one I got from when we was down there in Texas. You
Hmm.
just wrap it around there and shut it, and it closes the yarn, the thread in there.
It does, yes. And
Uh,
that's the same for the little ones. The little ones do that too. That little one you just had, it pops out too. And then so here's a trick. So when you start feeling like your thread is popping a lot, sometimes our houses or wherever we store our thread can get dry and you can dry your thread out. Remember, thread is a fiber. So here's the remedy. Pop that sucker in the freezer for a little bit, like 20 minutes or so. Take it out, let it thaw out. You just moistened up your thread fibers. That's all it takes. The cheapest way to do it. Now they do have all this stuff. I got some too somewhere around here, some silicone stuff you can pop on it. It's called lubrication for your thread, but the freezer works too.
Thread lube.
Yep. Yep. Hey, sometimes your house could be dry. Like, or I mean that's a thing. That is a thing. Now
That
if
is
you
not cute.
so here's the thing. For 3D printers, it's the opposite. Because sometimes your house could be very, very moist, and the 3D filament sucks up all the moisture, and you need to dry it out. So, hey, all those things are things. Just what happens. Just what happens. All right, Miss Linda, anything else you want to share with the people about quilting, sewing, woes, not woes?
I thank you all for coming. Congratulations to all the winners. We really appreciate y'all hanging out with us again. We
Yes.
got to do this more often just to work on anything, but it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yes. Well, and I
Um,
think too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
would you like to talk about the thing, Shay Shay? The spring thing, Shay want to do with flowers or something? I don't know what it's
So
called.
yes, so Shay Shay is having a sew along,
Thanks, Jesse.
and if you want to join her sew along, you'll need to contact Crafting with Shay Shay. It is called Spring Showers, um, and this is the quilt that we will be doing for spring showers, and it has an embellishment kit. Some people may want to purchase the actual pack. Um, and there's also some people are calling it some people you can also buy like some of the packaging of the fabrics and all of that if you like that too.
Mhm.
But it's called Spring Showers, and you can contact Crafting um on a dime with Shay Shay,
Mhm.
and she will let you know any more specifics.
We're gonna finish which one? Let me
She
tell you
says
something, Shay Shay. No, no, no. You need to rewind a couple of months. We still ain't jumped on Diva. Somebody bought Diva in this room to me, but I ain't gonna tell them to touch their nose. But somebody bought Diva. Yeah, I bet you remember Diva, don't you?
Diva got to be. Oh, y'all haven't finished that one. You finished one though, right?
No, we ain't even start because I'm supposed to be. Listen, Linda. No, she did.
So Miss Lauren, her YouTube is Crafting on the Dime with Shay Shay. Let me go grab the link real quick. Um,
Listen, Miss Sean.
yes, ma'am.
Um, that was months ago. I got that thing in. I was waiting on Shay Shay. Shay Shay got hers and she posted in the group next week, next week, next week. We're about 6, 7 months into the week.
Oh.
We're supposed to do the Diva, the first one. Now, mind you, I already got most of mine on the thing. I'm still waiting on Shay Shay.
Shay Shay. Miss Linda waiting on
And then
you.
there's Diva Squads. There's four sisters together. I got that one. And then there's another Diva where she's running with her ironing board or something. I got that one too. Still waiting on Shay Shay. Hmm. I'm gonna touch my nose, but I just want to let you know that.
Look, Shay Shay say, listen, Miss Linda. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, oh, it was funny. So when I went to Sunny Sewing Center to get my Thor, one of the gentlemen came out the back and I had on a shirt similar to this one. It may have been the one with the pink sewing machine, but I have several of these shirts with the sewing machines on it. He loved it. And so he was like, "Can you make me one of those?" And I forgot. I just thought about it. I'm gonna make him one and take it back down there. But yeah, so he was like, "Oh my god, the older sewing machine. I just love it." So yeah,
Mhm.
just reminded me about that. But yes, 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 yes. All right, guys. I am so thankful you all joined us. Please, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. Look, Miss Linda Gray says my diva is still in the pack waiting. Hey, picture me crafting. Welcome in.
Miss Linda, let it sit there because we're gonna be 88 years old before she contact us. Tell my thank you, Miss Linda, for being on my team. Yeah.
Oh,
We ain't did it yet. By the time we get to her, it be her funeral. Cause we ain't
oh
gonna never get
God.
there.
Y'all just gonna have to start. Y'all have to start, have her catch up.
I already did. I already started.
Okay.
Yeah, I already
Look,
started.
Angie said quilting is nowhere in my but Angie, you embroider, right? So do you embroider? I think Angie embroiders. She says nowhere in my near future. I'm watching people do it. Not
Yes, ma'am.
88.
Yes, ma'am. And then they're gonna have to tell us to add a cane to it, messing around with Shay Shay.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, Angie, look, we're gonna do one of those, like the one Miss Linda doing with the bookshelves. Those are embroidered, and all she's doing is she's gonna connect them together. So there is embroidery in the hoop. There are
Yeah.
in the hoop projects that you can
Actually, that
actually
is
do.
applique, and but I put the words on the book binding,
The
whatever
binding, yes,
words
ma'am.
on the binding of the book. But yeah, all that's in the hoop except putting the blocks together. That's just straight
Mhm.
sewing. Yeah.
Yep, yep. Yes. Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. See, look, Jenny says y'all so funny. I love it. SEW. Um, yes. So we try to have a good time. That's our thing. We do Sunday night comedy show. No, I'm
Yes.
just playing. We have a good time though. We always have a good time. Me and Miss Linda always be cutting up. Like something be going on, we always cutting up. Y'all just don't know.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Me
look,
too,
Chrissy said
Chrissy.
she got a few projects she want to start. All
Chrissy
right,
be busy.
girl.
I be telling her, come on, let's do some stuff, but she be all over the place. I just told her just need to cut her in about 12 pieces and just rent her out. Jesus.
Not rid of out. She tried to put you out there on 420, girl. What is happening? Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mhm.
Look, 420-ish. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chrissy said, yeah, the comedy show. Thank you, DB. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining us. We really, really do appreciate it. We enjoy me and Miss Linda. We talk all the time, all day, all long. But yes, we have a great time. And we are glad that you all decided to join us this Sunday on what is it, Easter Sunday,
Yes.
420 Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
And it is so much more coming up because we got Mother's Day and the summer is coming up. Teachers appreciation, graduations are coming up. So you guys know, hey, it's time to get those machines rocking and rolling on
Yeah.
something, especially if you're a business owner, because there's so many things we have and we can do. Miss Linda been over there where them fans at, putting them fans out there, like
And them
literally.
graduation stoves. I had to do two graduation stoves the other night. I just whipped them out and just that was it. I was
Yeah.
done.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a lot out there. It is a lot out there. And hey, what happened? What happened? What I miss?
Ooh, that Christina baby. Ooh. Mm. She is too funny.
Not rip me out. Yes, Lord have mercy. Well,
Yes.
have a good rest of the week. I hope everybody has a prosperous week. I am. Ooh, Tuesday. I'm taking a class on Tuesday. I'm so
Oh,
excited. It's a bag making class. I got my I have my pattern cut out. Tonight I'm gonna cut out my fabric and what else? My fabric, I'm gonna do my stabilizers. This time I'm gonna use the right ones, the ones on the pattern, not the extra hard stiff stuff.
okay.
But yes. Oh, you know what else I got? I forgot about that. Because I put it up already. I got um some faux leather from Love Lola. Oh my god. It is gorgeous. So she's a bag maker. Her name's Lola, but she's a bag maker. And when I tell y'all that faux leather is faux leathering cute, it is the cuteness. Oh my word. It is so cute. Look, haul part two. I forgot about it. I forgot about it. We won't talk about the
Oh God.
y'all had to come back for the look at that.
Oh my God. That's beautiful.
Do
That's
y'all
nice.
see that? It's faux leather, but it is like I mean, it's depth. It is depth. Or the bag making yes, ma'am.
Ooh, I hope you got your bag right. Jesus.
It
Mm.
is Simply Classics. It's by Miss Chris on Simply Classic. This look at this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. That's nice.
It's so pretty. It is so pretty. And then here's the smooth to that other one. So I got a
Mm.
smooth and a pattern, a smooth and a pattern.
Obviously, that look nice to be a fan too.
Not a fan.
Yes. Where the
Oh.
fans at?
And see,
Mm.
here this is the green smooth.
Mm.
But yes. Uh-oh, no, thumbs up, not thumbs down. Oh my god.
Miss Shawn, how did you do that? Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know. Look, Miss Patricia says she loves her. Look, Miss Patricia. Lola be doing the things. I love her. She's so sweet. But I'm doing Miss Barb, Miss Chris's thing on Simply Classics on Tuesday.
Mhm.
It's a Zoom class for several hours. But I'm gonna tell y'all, my leather haul is going to be thebomb.com.
All
So stay
right.
tuned for a leather haul because I did buy real leather yesterday, and we gonna be making some bags.
Miss
We gonna be
Rosalind,
making some.
Miss Shawn, I tried to look at your website and Facebook in the description, but it's not letting me click on them. Okay. Miss
Uh,
Rosalind, are you it's I mean it,
so it is. My website is GoSavvyDesign.com. So it's the same. It's literally I'm Go Savvy Design everywhere.
is
Instagram, all the things.
you gave her the spelling?
Hold on, I'm typing it in the chat now. So
Let me
it's
see.
Go Savvy Design everywhere.
Actually, you can scroll back, just like one good scroll back. There it go right. Well, no, that's Shay Shay. Sorry.
And the Facebook description, but it's not letting me click on them. Oh, in the Facebook description? That's interesting. I had to go check that out too, because if it's in Facebook and it's not letting you click on the link, that's interesting.
I think she's trying to say it's in our Facebook group. I believe in the description. I guess I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure.
I think so. So I'll check it out and see why is it not allowing a link. But yes, 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 yes. But yeah, so I like Love Lola. She has some nice stuff. Very nice stuff. All right, guys. Well, it is 8 o'clock. You all have a wonderful rest of the evening. They're not hyperlinks. Okay. All right, Miss Rosalind. I'll go check and see because they should have been hyperlinks. But I'll go over there and update them because they should have been. All right. So you all have a wonderful rest of the week, Miss Linda. Anything else for the people?
Oh, we're good. Thank you. We love you
All
guys.
right.
See y'all next weekend, next
See you
Sunday.
next Sunday. All right.
Mhm.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sunday Funday, oh so bright, stitching dreams in morning light, sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watch us sing along. Great times here under the sun, threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand